It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play action. Here's Penix. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. And that play good enough for a first. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Let's go now.
Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That one gains 7. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Complete to DK Metcalf. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. On first down, here's Penix. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
He's got it near the 8. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. From the red zone now. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing off the play fake here. Completed over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me. with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Third down from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Falcons will take over. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
There we go, set.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, here we go.
Staying with Robinson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. They're set up at the 35 now. Penix on 1st down. Metcalf there to bring it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
Set.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Travis looking to throw. Short pass brought in. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They've got a man in motion. Back to throw, Travis. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans! The The Saints make it a one-score game in the first half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set, go.
From the shotgun, Penix. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. Came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Working quickly here. They'll run it with Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Penix now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. Set.
3rd down, it's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. So no return on that punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's Travis. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Now Travis. Fits it through the middle. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie things up at 14. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. This taken from the 12. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
1st and 10 are under Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
1st down, ball at the 36. They go play action. Here's Penix. Rolling out to his left. Throwing the out route complete. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. It's the Falcons looking at 2nd and 1. Running left is Robinson. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Miller. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 33 on 2nd down. Caught quickly on the slant. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Dragon 60. Come on, set. 18 rally, 18 rally.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the puck, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, every once in a while, this game of football becomes a game of chess. And how are you going to get your defensive players in the right spot, the right place? That dime defense, well, that was the right call. So many eyes on the football. And more importantly, the ability to go finish that interception.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. One last play before the break.
Here we go, set.
He'll throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing it just before halftime. Called in left side. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that'll bring up second down.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. On
the give, it's Miller. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this fourth down. And they're going for this. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32.
Let's go.
They send a man in motion.
Set, go.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Play action. Here's Penix. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. They gain 14 on the play, and the Falcons will have a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Robinson can't push it across. They make the stand, and it looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Once more, it's Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd total score of this game. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Handoff here for Miller. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 13. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Travis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They send him left out of the slot. Trying again, following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here he is on third and long. On the move, headed right. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on fourth down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Let's go.
Man in motion here.
Check go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
Set. Ready.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, the QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tub because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer or he's not going to endure this season.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. They motion a receiver left. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, down in it at the 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Throwing here, Travis. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Falcons cover up the kick.
The onside
Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On second down, Robinson. And this one doesn't go far. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Hey. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Robinson on the inside give. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Smash, smash. Set go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Let's go now.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
A run here with Robinson. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. He picked up 6 on the run. Now they're facing 3rd and goal.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Set. Go.
Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Go. Ready.
Trying for it with Penix. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Travis setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Gotta hurry this to the line. After the sack, another pass on second down. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home.